A Maple Grove greenhouse that sustained a devastating fire last October is back to spreading Christmas cheer, and they owe it in large part to the kindness of others. Here's Delane Cleveland.
The holidays are wonderful when the aesthetics are on point for it, so.
There are few things more synonymous with Christmas decor than poinsettias.
The poinsettias give you that pop of color. You got the bright reds, you've got the variegated ones, white ones. There's so many options.
Yet the fact that all of these poinsettias are available on the retail floor here at Lynde's Greenhouse and Nursery in Maple Grove is somewhat of a Christmas miracle.
They survived a lot lately, so.
In October, an arsonist set fire to their production greenhouses, which threatened a crop of roughly 18,000 poinsettias in need of heat and water. Yet one day after the fire, large crowds came out to help save the plants and transfer them to Green Valley Greenhouse in Ramsey, which volunteered to store the poinsettias until they were ready for the holiday season.
It's really not a competition. They've got their customers, we've got our customers. They're in straits right now and need a spot for some poinsettias to grow till Christmas.
Let us wrap these up for you real quick and I'll get you checked out.
Once the plants were ready, they made their way back to Maple Grove.
In my experience, the growing community, the green community has been very tight-knit and always willing to help out when needed.
And over the last few weeks,
can I give you a handout to the car at all?
Customers have made a point to come out to Lynde's to show their support, scooping up poinsettias, spruce tip pots, and everything in between to help make their homes look festive come time for Christmas.
It meant a ton to all of us, and we're ready to come back in spring to, give back, show them what they were here to save.
Lynde's hopes to have the structures that were damaged in the fire rebuilt by April 1st. A Golden Valley entrepreneur has a simple, powerful project underway that she hopes will promote racial equity. It's called a Black and White Affair Calendar. And we sat down in today's Newsmakers to talk to Shay Sandifer about it.
So it started 2 years ago, the Let Go, Let Flow brand, right before the pandemic, or I should say right before civil unrest happened. And so I felt the need to bridge a gap between Black and white women, but through a healthy way with empathy, love, and healing from the inside out. So at the time, didn't have the funding to create this, but I had the concept. So kept working on it, and then we were able to launch it this year.
How do you think it's resonated with people?
We already started off with a black and white affair. So it's where black women wear white women wear black, and we lead these courageous conversations. And so we have this with partnership with Twin Stadium and able to bring that there for 3 years now. And so they've latched on a lot. They're ready to learn from each other. We have to heal. As we saw, there's a lot of trauma between us, and I feel as Black and white women, we are the pillars of our homes. We set the tone. So our goal is to teach, to not be racist, but to lead with love.
All right. And I guess the reception's gone pretty well too.
Yes. So we had the launch party in October. It was great. We had over 100 attendees, and then people have been buying it. So it's great. It's a great initiative. There's a message about being well, and being well through racial health and equity.
All right. How did you pick some of the ladies that were in there?
So we picked all the black women. So we picked the black women, highlighted the black women entrepreneurs. They're all entrepreneurs. And then they brought in their white allies or their accomplices, co-conspirators we call them, and people that they feel that have their back behind closed doors are supporting their journey and really focus on being well together.
All right, where can we get hold of one?
Yes, go to letgoletflow.co, and they're on the website. They're on sale now. So please, a lot of businesses have bought them for holiday gifts. So that's another thing. It doesn't just have to be for your home. We have a lot of people doing it for different causes, and we're in 5 locations.
All right, so it's probably been a pretty rewarding project.
It's amazing. I love it. I'm so glad that what I saw, people believed in and want to be a part of this project.
And another project that you have, I guess we could call it, that I wanted to touch on is the Lakeview Terrace Farmers Market. How are plans shaping up for next year?
We are excited for 2023. We had about 70 vendors this year, so our goal is 100. So if anyone knows of anyone that wants to be a vendor, that will open up in January. We have lots of activities planned, and the city of Robbinsdale is a great supporter, as well as Blue Cross Blue Shield that's helping us drive this initiative for a healthy environment and community.
All right, it's really a great location. You guys are already looking down the road too.
Yes, yes. So right on the corner of County Road 81 and 36th Avenue North, right across the street from Hy-Vee in Robbinsdale. You're on the lake. There's a playground, free parking, lots of room, and there's activities galore, and with all of the sports there. So yeah,
all right. That's something to look forward to when the weather gets warmer.
Yes,
for sure.
Think ahead. Think warm activities, food, outside, barbecue.
We can do it. Shay Sandifer, thank you for being here today.
I appreciate it.
The Hopkins Center for the Arts has a new exhibit on display in the first floor lobby gallery. The Twin Cities artist Greg Lecker is displaying what he calls Watershed, his tribute to Minnesota's most famous resource, water.
He is intending to draw our attention to our natural world and the biomes of our state and beyond. Much of the work was done on plein air, that is outdoors, on site, and then other works were done in studio.
The artist's watercolor paintings were inspired by human interactions with the natural world. The vibrant paintings are Lecker's second solo gallery showing with the Hopkins Center for the Arts, and the artwork is going to be displayed at no cost to visitors until Saturday, January 7th. We'll leave you now with more of the show.
Maple Grove senior wing Stella Retrum leads her hockey team in goals and points this season and is a big reason the Crimson are ranked in the top 10. Jason Malillo profiles Retrum in this week's CCX Sports Spotlight.
Maple Grove girls hockey coach Jim Coltis calls senior forward Stella Retrum professional.
What I mean by that is you'll watch her slow the play down, wait for players to gain into the zone. She just does some things that other kids don't do, or other kids are learning to do, or they're rushing. For Stella, you can watch, she has some calmness about her game. She's looking, everything she does is deliberate, nothing's rushed.
Here comes Retrum on the breakaway, shorthanded, she scores!
Retrum's scoring touch is a boon for Maple Grove's offense.
Stella's an awesome player. She sees the ice really well and knows how to score when we need it.
But she prides herself on making an impact all over the rink.
Playing 200 feet, I forecheck, back check. I feel like I see the ice pretty well. I can make plays, I can cover people kind of. I just feel like I see the ice really well.
After scoring just 8 goals as a sophomore, Retrum exploded for 35 markers as a junior.
Retrum, good move, shot, goal! What a goal!
A testament to the work she put in during the offseason.
I knew I wanted to get faster. Like in the high school game, it's just so much faster than you realize, and being an upperclassman, I knew I was going to have to be on the top end of the speed, and then I also worked a lot on my shooting and stick handling. I just knew I needed to get a harder shot if I was going to try to get the puck past these top goalies.
Retrum started playing hockey when she was around 5 years old.
I played super mites with the boys, and I thought I was like the coolest person ever, that I was the only girl on my boys team.
As an 8th grader, Retrum attended the Breck School and played on the Mustangs' top line for a team that won the Class A state championship.
It definitely helped my confidence and showed me that I could do a lot more than I thought I could at that age.
Arriving at Maple Grove for her freshman season, Retrum immediately dedicated herself to the Crimson program.
She has been from day one an absolute leader, an absolute, hey, what can I do to help make the program better? How can I make that locker room better?
Retrum credits her line mates for a lot of her success. She's skating with Bella Shipley and Kelsey Olson this season. The trio have a great connection on and off the ice.
It's probably the best chemistry I've ever had with a line. Like, they're 2 of my super close friends off the ice, so like it's kind of fun. We just get to mess around at practice and kind of do our thing, but it's also just a good time, and we could be serious as well. And it's a super positive line, like no one really gets down. We're very encouraging, and we kind of just go out there and have fun.
Retrum's hockey journey will continue after high school when she ventures to Penn State, a program she's wanted to play for since attending a camp there in 8th grade.
I loved the coaches, I loved the experience that you get when you're there. It's insane, and the facilities were crazy, and that's just, I knew I wanted to go to a big school, and getting to meet a bunch of new people and not exactly going somewhere where a bunch of girls from Minnesota are going was kind of important to me as well.
Presently though, Retrum wants to lead the Crimson to a state crown. Maple Grove won the Section 5 AA title last season, but bowed in the first round at state.
Once you make the state tournament, you need to set new goals, and last year when we made it, we had goals set that we didn't necessarily achieve. So now having another year to hopefully do the same and get further would be awesome.
For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm Jason Malillo.
Maple Grove starts play Monday at the Walzer Holiday Tournament hosted by Edina at Braemar Arena. They meet Minnetonka in the opening game of the tournament at noon Monday, with the tournament continuing Tuesday and Wednesday. The Maple Grove boys hockey team will be on home ice for their holiday tournament next week. The 3-day Premier Holiday Classic in the Grove starts Tuesday. It's an 8-team round-robin format. Maple Grove's games are Tuesday night against Cretin-Durham Hall, Wednesday night against St. Michael Albertville, and then Thursday a rematch of the CCX Turkey Trot Final against Wayzata. There are 4 games each day at Maple Grove Community Center. Happy holidays from CCX Sports.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.